Ooh, what's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB. Excuse me. Welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2016, where we are playing as the WWF in the year 2002. Still booking the invasion angle. Has not ended, for those who are just tuning in. We are on the road to WrestleMania. And in fact, we are pretty much on the day of the Royal Rumble. Ignore the Wednesday. Today is Sunday, day of Royal Rumble. We are booking Sunday Night Heat, the show before the Rumble, baby. We've got two great matches tonight. Das Wunderkid and Disco Inferno, better known as the Boogie Knights, going to be battling Too Cool. And then we also have the Right to Censor battling Team ECW, I guess is what we can call them. I don't know, Tommy Dreamer, Sandman, and Sabu in a six-man tag team match. I don't think it's an Extreme Rules match. I might have made it. I don't remember. But also, we're going to have a Royal Rumble preview as 10 men will fight for the right to get into the Rumble this year. But before we can get to any of that, we got to jump right in to the locker room incidents, because we had a couple of them, all positive as usual. Trish Stratus was in fine form here tonight. She was keeping everyone entertained with her hilarious road stories. I'm under the belief that they were just, checking her out, but who knows? Maybe I don't have a scumbag locker room, but it is 2002. Let's be honest. Also, Stone Cold Steve Austin making Rhino even more of a great wrestler. I don't know, even if that was correct English, as he passed along psychology to his protege. All right. Don't spoil the show. All right. Even though I told you guys everything we're going to see, but whatever. Anything I want to talk about before this? I know I got to make this a little quick because I am recording this before work, despite, the Royal Rumble is also going to be uploaded today. Those aren't recorded on the same day, I'm just saying. Don't even know I told you guys that. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little hazed right now. It's Sunday Night Heat, baby. It's everyone's favorite show. Anyway, one thing I want to say. I know this is recorded post the Fire Pro thing, but I hope it went well. I hope a lot of you guys tuned in. If you didn't, you missed one hell of a show. I don't know. I bet it was good. Hopefully everything went good and my laptop didn't shut down on me during the stream. But if you're watching this on Sunday, I am also going to be streaming here today. I'm going to be streaming probably a game some of you guys never expected anyone to stream. But go ahead and jump up on the stream there today as well. I know TLC is today, but who cares? Anyway, let's run the show. So we open up the show with, honestly, an impressive 55 C-. Disco Inferno and Alex Wright are impressive. I mean, granted, Too Cool and Scotty Too Hotty weren't here as well, so. I'm glad, I'm happy I called Grandmaster Sexy Too Cool instead of actually calling him his name, but whatever. So Sunday Night Heat opens up with the Boogie Knights. They're dancing their way down to the ring before their opening match against Too Cool. Once in the ring, Disco asks for a mic. He receives the mic. He begins to talk about his opponents before they come out, and he goes on to say, that people was some real dance moves. So before Too Cool comes out here and has their mini seizures as they make their way down to the ring, Das Wunderkid and I are going to show you people what real dancing looks like. But before we can start dancing, I'm going to need three things. I'm going to need you to dim those lights, and then they dim the lights. I'm going to have to get you to put on some funky music, some bow chicka wow wow, you know what I mean, guys? So they put on the funky music, and he goes, and I need you to bring my big, shiny ball down so we can boogie on down. And they bring down the disco ball, and Das Wunderkid and Disco Inferno start doing their sick dance moves, nerds and geeks. But they are interrupted by the music of Too Cool as out comes Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty Too Hotty for the opening tag team matchup here as we lead into the match, which, again, does an impressive, solid 59C. This could have been on a regular show. Like, this is... Naughty, don't touch the mic. Get out of here, man. Sorry about that, guys. Rubbing his little cat face on the microphone. What do you think this is? Don't do it. I see you. Anyway, an impressive 59C here. Solid C rating for the opening match between Too Cool and Boogie Nights. This could have been on Monday Night Raw or Nitro, and I would have been happy with it. I've had worse matches on the shows. We have a bout that had subpar wrestling and a little heat to it. Too Cool! Too Cool pulls out the victory over the Boogie Nights in 10 minutes 27 seconds when Grandmaster Sexay, I had to try to do that in one breath, it didn't work, goes over Disco Inferno with the aided sit-out powerbomb after a distraction from Rikishi. So I'm not exactly sure what Disco Inferno's finisher is. I didn't even think Grandmaster Sexay did an aided sit-out powerbomb. I thought he did like some hip-hop leg drop or something like that. So I was going to go with that. But either way, Rikishi, who is also a member of Too Cool, finally makes his presence known as he heads out here, provides enough distraction for Disco to turn around and get hit with the aided sit-out powerbomb. 1, 2, 3, Too Cool beats the Boogie Nights. So Scotty had an in-ring performance of a 51. Grandmaster Sexay with the best in-ring performance of the night, and a solid 60 here. Das Wunderkid with a 55, and Disco Inferno with a 53. Alex Wright is improving in performance skills, and Scotty 2 Hottie is improving in technical. What a good match, guys! That's really good, actually. I'm very happy with that. We then lead into a 50D plus. See what I mean? Come on, guys. This got a 50D plus. They got the solid C's. Might have made a mistake with the main event here, but I'm hoping my ECW guys pull out. Either way, 50D plus. As we go into the backstage office of the Right to Censor, Richards, he's got all three members. We got Ivory, we got Goodfather, excuse me. Val Venus are all back there. Richard steps up and he says, all right, looky here, boys. Tonight is our night to shut all the naysayers up and really show how strong our message is. I won't lie. We've fallen off the map. We were so close to taking over the WWF. Ignore the E. And one step closer to making a more PC world. But at some point, we were blinded. Much like a priest, I saved you sinners, and I opened your minds to the bigger picture. And while there has been some doubt about certain members, we must not let that affect us tonight, because the ECW infestation will grow, and we need to exterminate it tonight. So are you still with me? And then Steven Richards, he puts his hand out, doing the whole, let's all put our hands out and go team, or some bullshit. Ivory, she immediately shoves her hand in there. She believes in this message. A Goodfather, he's still into it, so he puts his hand in there too. Not like immediately like Ivory did, but he puts it in. And then we see Val Venus, and Val's not really doing it. He's kind of hesitant at first, and Richard kind of looks at him and he goes, Val? And Val looks kind of, gives Richard this look. He then looks down at the hands, and he looks back up, and he sees the Goodfather looking at him, his tag team partner, and he's coaxing him into putting his hand in, and finally Val Venus, he puts his hand in, and Richards is like, all right, let's do this. And then they do the whole go right to censor, whatever bullshit. I don't know. And before they walk off, Richards goes, hey Val, can I talk to you in private? So Val walks over, and Steven Richards, gets up close to him, and he says, if you mess this up tonight, you're finished. So best be on your best tonight. And then he walks away as Val just kind of sits there, just like, kind of pissed off, but let's do this, Cooled the crowd down a little bit, but that's fine, because I'm sure this next match will boost them back up, nerds and geeks. As we lead into that Royal Rumble preview I was telling you guys about. 10-man Battle Royal. Winner is in the Royal Rumble. Solid 65C here. Decent wrestling. Not much weighing heat. We got Al Snow. We got Boss Man. We got Chavo Guerrero Jr., Dean Malenko, Funaki, Jamie Noble, Jerry Lynn, Just Incredible, Matt Hardy, and Perry Saturn. And in the end of it all, Matt Hardy ends up winning the Battle Royal, earning his spot into the Royal Rumble in 10 minutes, 8 seconds. The other members of the Final Four were Boss Man, Perry Saturn, and Jerry Lynn? I want to make it clear that we go to the booking details. Is that where it is? I think that's where it is. No, we go to the road agent notes. I made sure it said Bossman and Perry Saturn were in the final because it kind of played up to the whole Lita Daphne storyline with Matt and all them just this past week. I didn't make Jerry Lynn the only enhancement talent in this match in the final four, but you know what? Who cares? Whatever. I don't care. Bossman was the final elimination. Matt Hardy got the most eliminations over the course of the bout, too. Good for Matt Hardy. So again, Matt Hardy's in the Royal Rumble now, and there you have it. Good for him. As we lead into a 51D plus. Gosh darn it. Well, this says Josh Matthews, but I ended up putting Jonathan Coachman on here because I forgot that Jonathan Coachman is on my roster. But I also forgot to put Jonathan Coachman on screen. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Coachman here, and joining me now are the Boogie Knights. Disco Inferno, and Das Wonder Kid. Alex Wright. That was horrible. Guys, tough loss tonight. And then Disco goes, tough loss, coach? You can't be serious, man. Did you see what happened? The fat ass, and I don't mean fat with a P, Rikishi came out and cost us the match. And then Coachman / Matthews / whoever this is goes on to say, well, in Rikishi's defense, he has been a member of Too Cool for quite a long time now. And then Disco goes, that doesn't matter, coach. He wasn't in the match. And he wasn't a part of this. He wasn't a part of this beef until now. Big Quiche, Too Cool, we're going to find our own big dancing machine. And we're going to take you three out. And you can quote that. And obviously they're frustrated because they lost after all that trash talk. And now they're going to find somebody else. Or I'm going to find somebody else. Wish me luck. Wow, what a freaking angle for Sunday Night Heat. Who would have thought we would have got a solid A rating with an 89 on Sunday Night Heat? We get a freestyle segment here that is just pretty much the whole generic thing. We'll probably see a lot more of these on the Royal Rumble show too, where we have two sexy women. I decided to go with Trish Stratus and Stacy Keibler because they make sense for WCW and WWF being the whole theme here. So we have two sexy women from both companies. Spinning the wheel to make the deal or whatever it is. You pull out your little ball and decide what number you get. First comes in Matt Hardy, who, he's all sweaty and stuff still because he just won the Battle Royal, but he's there to pick his thing. He probably cuts a promo saying that, Jeff may win the Intercontinental Championship tonight. I don't know and I don't care. But tonight, I'm winning the Royal Rumble and I'm going on to bigger and better things pretty much. Some bullshit like that. He picks his number. He probably looks happy with it. I'm not planning out the entrances here, to be honest, right now. I'll do that when I get to the Rumble. I'll also be honest with you. I'm not going to promise that all the people that lost that 10-man Battle Royal besides Matt Hardy aren't going to be in the Royal Rumble. Just saying. Don't nitpick me if we get to that point. I'm going to try to remember, but at the end of the day, if I need somebody, I will put them in there. I just decided it would be cool. It makes sense because it's the Royal Rumble Sunday Night Heat. So either way, Matt Hardy picks his number. He's probably happy. And then in walks Lord Steven Regal, Mark Jindrak, and Sean Stasiak, the current WCW Tag Team Champions, who not only will be defending their WCW Tag Team titles against Kanyon and Hugh Morris here tonight, who most likely will also be in the Rumble, but all three of these men, the WCW Tag Team Champions Power Plant and Lord Steven Regal, the Commissioner, will be in this year's Royal Rumble, so they all three pick their numbers. I'd imagine maybe Jindrak and Stasiak don't really have much of emotion. They're just kind of like, whatever. We're big and bad, so we're going to look good in this match either way. Regal probably looks, either distressed or happy. I'm not exactly sure where I want Regal to be. I'd probably make him look a little like, I'm not really happy with that number. One of those things. Apparently this deserved better announcing and color commentary. Come on, Cornette. Cole and Taz, you need to step it up too. Matt Hardy underperformed. Matt. Then again, look at your in the segment with Vince and Shane, who are all rated on entertainment, and then you got Trish and Stacy rated on sex appeal, Regal, who's decently rated on entertainment, Jindrak and Stasiak rated on menace, who are pretty good, and then you got you. No offense, but all in all, I'm impressed. No. Okay, I wasn't worried at all. Solid 60C for the main event. The angle ending the promo is probably not going to do too good. Solid 60C. We have a bout that had subpar wrestling to it, and little heat. Team ECW of Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, and Sandman go over the right two censors, Steven Richards, the Good Father, and Val Venus in 12 minutes, 4 seconds when Tommy Dreamer defeats Val Venus with the Dreamer Driver. Look, I changed the names, actually. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember that being in there. Go me. So he beats him with the Dreamer Driver, gets the victory for Team ECW, because honestly, I've kind of given up on Sandman, even though he hasn't been drunk in anything yet. I could be, talking too soon here. But Sabu also is a freelancer, is that what they're called? So he's not going to be here forever, so I got to use this to put Tommy Dreamer over. Tommy, unfortunately, after I say that, seemed off his game. The Good Father was also off his game. Sandman with an in-ring performance of a 49, most likely, and now that I do a double check, is the worst of the night. But that's not too bad compared to, Good Father with a 51, despite Good Father also being off his game. We got to remember that. Sabu with a 62 in-ring performance, the best of the... no, I'm wrong. Tommy Dreamer. So despite being an opener, he got a 66 in-ring performance. See, Tommy's promising, guys. Val Venus with a 56, Good Father with a 51, and Steven Richards with a 53. So there you have it. Not only did the right two censor lose, but Val Venus is the one that lost. So before we can get into what's about to happen here, guys, Sandman is improving in Rumble, and Tommy Dreamer improving in Flying. But let's jump into the next segment here as we end off the night with a 48D+ freestyle segment because I wasn't bothered to write it all out because I can just explain it to you guys. Steven Richards is furious that they just lost the match. He picks up the mic and he's berating Val Venus, calling him a fool, pointing out how he's an ex-porn star and stuff like that, and going on and on before he finally goes on to fire Val Venus and probably slap him across the face. Not punch him, but slap him. Good Father's just kind of sitting there like, oh boy, what do I do? Because he's friends with Val Venus, but he's also, a member of the Right to Censor. Ivory's just, angry too because she's all for the cause. And Val decides that he's taken enough, and he straight up just, hooks Steven Richards, whatever you want to call it, lands a nice right punch right on his jaw, takes him out, rips off the stupid shirt, throws it down, and that's that. The unfortunate thing here is we are going to turn him. We're going to complete the turn. But I'm giving him a fun babyface gimmick, and I wanted to actually just give him, why not give him the adult film star gimmick? But I was thinking, we're not really going to make him an adult film star. We're not really committing to that. So I figured a fun babyface would work too. But now that I think about it, I kind of wish I would have committed to the adult film star. Either way, let's complete the term here. I don't care if it does good or doesn't. He got an average rating on his fun babyface. That's not bad. And it was a complete success. So there you go, Val. Picking up some momentum for you, buddy. Despite me and you having simmering tensions. Look at that. 66C+ for Sunday Night Heat. You can't complain about that, nerds and geeks. Apparently, Scotty 2 Hotty was slightly overused, and so was Steven Richards. I disagree. But let Total Extreme Wrestling think what he wants. Here's Mustafa Saeed. Don't be confused with Mustafa Ali. Not that anybody probably would. We have Noah. I don't know why I talked about Noah there. Apparently Dick Tongo moved on. There we go. Oh, no. We have a new champion in HWA, but I didn't look at it. What is this? Oh, NWA. I was thinking these were the same thing. So we're going to look at HWA first, which is exciting because they got a new champion. Then we're going to go to NWA and then OVW. So let's jump on HWA here. Heartland Wrestling Association. We open up the night with the Haas brothers going over the A Squad. Charlie and Russ Haas defeating Chet and Dean Jabolski to become the new HWA Tag Team Champions with a 35 E+. Good for the Haas brothers. We then have Yang going over Chad Coiler to retain the HWA Cruiserweight Championship with a 49D+. Backstage angle between Kamoa Wanaliwala and Terry Funk, which gets a 55C-. Then Mike Sanders and Nova go over Future Shock, BJ Whitmer, and BJ Kane. I don't know who the other guy is. Logan Kane. I don't know why I went to say BJ Kane. 39 D minus there. Does Future Shock ever win? And then we end off the night with a 49 D plus. Shannon Moore defeating Corporal Cajun to retain the HWA Heavyweight Championship. All right. Good on you guys. Before we move on into that, let me want to check this out now. 75 B minus. Good God. Yang is doing some good stuff for that Cruiserweight Championship. Oh, this is their first time as the champions too. Well, good for them, man. First time as the HWA Tag Team Champions. I'm happy for them, man. They earned it. They earned it, baby. And then Shannon Moore. Look at these titles, man. These are some prestigious championships. Don't know why, but there you go. All right. So let's move on to NWA. Where are you at? 49 D plus. Lazarus defeats James Storm in the opening match with a 31 E plus rating. We then go to David Young defeating Scotty Wren. Scotty Wren, isn't he one half of that team? Yeah, with the Boogaloo crew. David Young defeating Scotty Wren with a E27. Colt Cabana going over Tony Stradlin with a 52 D plus. Jason Cross going over Rick Michaels, not Mick Michaels. I don't know why I was going to say that. 56 C minus. Carlito Cool going over David Flair with the 44 solid D. And in the main event, Sean O'Hare and Adam Jacobs going over Caprice Coleman and Air Paris with a 56 C minus. All right, not a bad show. And finally, we go to OVW, who apparently had the best show this week. 49 D plus. Okay. We open up the night with Maven going over Payne to retain the OVW Light Heavyweight Championship with an E28. John Cena defeating Damien to retain the OVW Hardcore Championship with a 38 D minus. Hey, aren't you guys tag team partners? The hell? Monty Brown going over Mark Henry with the 41 solid D. Still tag team partners. I made the team, but, you know, either way, Monty Brown goes over Mark Henry. And then finally, in the main event, Flash Flanagan goes over Fit Finley to retain the OVW Heavyweight Championship with a 54 C minus rating. Not a bad show, guys. Not a bad show. What else do we have here? Oh, just drug test stuff. Okay, whatever. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we avoided spoilers. Oh my god, guys, the Royal Rumble's coming up. Aren't you excited? I know I am. Naughty, look, your hair is everywhere. Oh god, a decision? What the hell does that mean? I hope this isn't a spoiler on something. I don't remember hiring anybody. What the hell? Did NWA have a show? NWA had a show. Did HWA have a show too? Oh no, they're just... I didn't know Kaz was in HWA. But apparently Kaz and D'Lo are going to be feuding here. NWA had a show, Wildside. Oh, that's the name of their company, duh. NWA Wildside, Way of the Warrior 1, 53 C minus. Opening match of the pay-per-view, I don't know. Gets a 45 solid D as Carlito Cool goes over John Phoenix. We then go to a 47 solid D. Onyx goes over Adam Jacobs to retain the NWA. Oh, wait, no. Not retain, but beat him for the NWA Georgia Junior Heavyweight Championship. Look at you. Double champion for Onyx here, buddy. We then go to a backstage segment between AJ Styles, Air Paris, and Ernest the Cat Miller, which got a 51 D+. Lazarus and Colt Cabana. Interesting why CM Punk and Colt Cabana are on different teams. Is that Kenny Omega? His name's Cassidy O'Reilly, but tell me that does not look like a fat version of Kenny Omega. But again, I don't know why they're on different teams. But either way, Colt Cabana and Lazarus going over Cassidy and CM Punk with a 53 C minus. We have a confrontation between Carlito Cool and Sean O'Hare, which gets a 55 C minus. Looks like Carlito might be next in line. TNT go over the Boogaloo crew, so TNT being Todd Sexton and Tony Santarelli, 40D-. Caprice Coleman and Air Paris going over Bad Attitude, that being David Young and Rick Michaels with a 52D+. And then finally, in the main event, Sean O'Hare goes over Jason Cross to retain the NWA Wildside Heavyweight Championship with a solid 64C rating here. Not bad, guys. Not bad. What do we have? Oh, Nitro got a 44.54 rating. And let's hope I'm not spoiling anything here. Okay, we're not spoiling anything. Pay raise from Test. What does he want? He believes he's worth $19,82,000. Whatever. I mean, I agree. You're definitely probably worth more than the $11,000 you're being paid, but you want... That's a big pay raise for you, buddy. It's like $20,000 going your way. But you know what? I'm going to give you 75%. He's pleased. He's pleased. Which is nice. It's nice to have someone pleased. Ooh, my friggin' foot's asleep, guys. Because my cat's all laying on here and I'm too nice of a guy to move it. Ooh, CMML Super Stellar's report. Ooh, John Cena's getting the best young prospect. Okay. It's a bit of favoritism if you ask me, you know. Automatically making John Cena look good because of his name, but, you know. Oh, look, New Japan. Masahiro Chono. Nothing really, Oh, Mr. Ooh La La got a Booker rant. Apparently he's not happy with ECWA. Let me check out New Japan here real quick. Alright, now, I can't do this, man. My foot is killing me. I've got to move it. Scott Hall had a match. He defeated Too Cold Scorpio. Cool. It's like the first match he's had in ages. But it is Rumble night, guys, so in the next video, which will also be uploaded today, you know, I'd like to try to keep Sunday Night Heat and the pay-per-views together when they're supposed to be. Try to follow with it. So in the next episode, we will be booking the Royal Rumble. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are. Royal Rumble is probably like my favorite pay-per-view, so... And I think this might be the first Royal Rumble we've booked on my channel. Could be wrong, but I'm excited about it. Hope you guys are. I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, my name's Venom, GWTF, LOL, FTWBRB. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, your Facebooks, your Twitters, your Instagrams, your all your social medias, guys. Help the channel out. It definitely helps. I don't know. I hope it helps. I hear it helps. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.